Hi. Ooh. Hi. I haven't been live in a while on here. I'm trying to see how I can get to the... Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Hey, Matt. What's up? Hope you're doing good, bud. Elsa, is that you? Oh, the braid. I get it. I used to do princess parties for kids, and Elsa was like the main princess that was recommended. So I did a lot of Elsa stuff back in the day. So I started this year out very, very sick. I'm doing a lot better though now. Kinda. What happens to me usually when I get sick, let me put this down. I will think that I'm all better, because I'll like kind of do that thing where you trick your mind. Like if you start thinking, oh, I'm not sick anymore, it's supposed to actually help. Well, I did that, and instead of like resting and doing what I was supposed to do, I was doing like housework and just like laundry and dishes, and I was still taking medicine, doing hot tea, and doing stuff like that. I played a lot of Minecraft, so I did rest a little bit that way, but I think I pushed myself a little too hard, so unfortunately I was feeling better for a couple days, and then boom, felt sick again. So yeah, let me move this thing out of the... I don't know if I can move it or shrink it. It's like right in my eye. Is it that way for you guys? Because it won't let me really move it up any higher. Yeah, it was the flu. And I was fine during Christmas, and I was fine during New Year's. I had a few friends over. I'm gonna put this down here. Oh, it won't let me move it. Hold on. Maybe I'll just scoot this up a little bit. So I don't have my mic plugged in, by the way, because there's been so much loud noises going on outside, but right now it's super quiet. But I didn't want to hook up the mic and then all of a sudden a loud car comes down the road and, it's super loud to you guys. Happy New Year to you. Thank you. I am doing a lot better than I was, because for days I usually don't get that sick. It was definitely the flu. Let me read up a couple. I don't want to ignore any of you. If I do accidentally ignore you, I don't mean to. So don't be sad. Don't be sad about it. I know sometimes that people can get a little upset. We're getting snow, and then it's melting. The weather just keeps changing, which could also be a big reason why I got sick. So yeah, I started to love ASMR with the doctor roleplays. Yeah, the doctor roleplays are amazing. I want to do more of those this year. You were 20 cookies deep and your throat started acting up. That's so sad. I got a bunch of different stuff. So I have a bag of... I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It like kicked me off for a second. I don't know why it did that. Maybe my internet. My internet has been acting up. So anyways, I was about to say, I got a bag full of things I can make ASMR with. Just things we can do different sounds on. And I also got my hairbrush here if we want to take this braid out and do some hair brushing. And I got my makeup bag. I haven't been wearing too much makeup lately just because I've been healing. I've been sick, so. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Jeff and Celeste. I'm really bad at pronouncing things, so if I get your name wrong, I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, is everyone having a good New Year so far? I don't know if I want to do any makeup or not. I got my whole little bag. Maybe I'll just do, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till later to do that. Jeff and Celeste. Cool. Sweet. Thank you, Robert Allen Jr. Lavello. I hope you guys are all doing really good. I have been doing that recommendation about like a really hot bath. I did those a lot and it did help quite a bit. What's my favorite band? I love Creedence Clearwater and Aerosmith, but that's pretty much, I'm biased with that because of Steven Tyler. You like dogs? Do you have any dogs? I have my little honey bear. She's so cute. She's playing outside right now. And then I got a bunny as well. He's in there. I'm seeing him right now. He's adorable. I like these things too. That's one. And then I have a Dr. Phil one. It doesn't really make any sounds. It's more of one of those stress balls. Slay girl. Us 5. You want a shout out? There's your shout out. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, you 2 corgis? I used to have a corgi. Yeah. It's a wild time. Let's see, what's your favorite band? Thank you. Backstreet Boys. Good choice, good choice. Hi. Yeah, I didn't want to go on hiatus for too long, so even though I'm still like kind of sick, I'm trying not to like clear my throat or cough or anything. I didn't want to be away for too long because December was a pretty good month for like as far as video making and all that stuff. Are you pregnant? No, I'm just sick. I'm getting over the flu, pretty much. So, but anyways, the Coraline project. So, I had made a few parts of it, but I'm really glad that I've waited to. There's my dog. There's this neighbor lady that walks. She walks with her little doodle dog, and she will stop right by our porch. And my dog's name's Honey. I don't know what her dog's name is, but I've seen them, and they'll like come up on the porch and stuff, and I think she's just trying to visit my dog, but my dog don't like that. My dog is very protective. Honey will see any little thing if she's outside, and she'll she'll run after it. I think she's just curious though. Greetings from Argentina. Thank you for your videos. You are welcome. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. I hope you're having a good year. Let me scroll up. So what, you got a cold or something? No, at first I thought it was just a cold, but then it turned out to be the flu. And I feel a lot better as far as like the body aches kind of went away. I'm not sneezing. I don't have any of that. I just have like a little bit of a dry cough. I've been trying to stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, drink hot tea and honey. Thank you guys for all the kindness. And I'm telling you something about me. I play basketball. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm not good at sports at all, but I did play basketball a little bit in junior high, like, because I had a very sporty friend. She was really good at everything. She was good at track. She was good at basketball, running. Well, that's track, but so she kind of got me into basketball for a little bit. I wasn't the best though. I wasn't even that good, but if you have fun with something, then that's cool. Jula Ju, miss you too. Miss you. I miss all of you guys. Oh, that's what I was saying before my cute little doggy started barking. I didn't want to be gone for too long because last month was such a good month, and I've tried to make a promise to myself that I'm going to stay more consistent with uploads and things. I have so many videos to make. I have so much stuff to show you guys, so many things. Here's another one of those. I've been having a lot of fun on TikTok, by the way. If any of you want to see other parts of my life on there, I don't just do ASMR on there. I just show kind of like, not really vlogs, but just things that I'm doing, just little funny little skits and things. Let's go down here. Bulletproof 1581. That's good to hear. Also, thank you so much for persisting with your ASMR career. You're one of the goofiest, thank you, and most sweet-natured people on the planet, and this makes for the best ASMR possible. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love that. I called myself goofy at a dinner one time, like with a bunch of different people, and someone got offended that I called myself that, and I was like, no, it's a good thing. It's something I strive for. I like it. And they're like, be careful with what you say about yourself. I'm like, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, the Coraline project. So I'm glad that I held off because for Christmas my mom got me the actual Coraline button eyeglasses, and she got me a whole bunch of Coraline stuff in general, like Coraline props. So that's something that I'm gonna be working on as soon as I feel my best again. I'm trying to decide if I want to incorporate like measuring triggers for Coraline, or if I want to do something a little bit different. I was gonna do like sewing your button eyes, like letting you choose customizing your button eyes, but we'll see. We'll just kind of ride it out and see, but it will be coming. So thank you for being patient with it, and thank you guys for not getting mad at me for not sticking to my promise, because I was gonna, okay, the original idea was I was gonna post it in October. Then I couldn't find my button eyes. I had gotten all dressed up in the Coraline cosplay and whatnot. And I posted a lot of little teasers on my TikTok of Coraline, but I couldn't find the button eyes. I should have just done a video without the button eyes. I really regret that. Flash to November, and I found the button eyes, and then when I went to go film, my phone storage was out. So December was like, I was gonna do it in December. I was dead set on it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this month. But then I needed to do a bunch of Elfie stuff and Christmas related videos. So time just kind of got away from me, I guess. Hi. Thank you. Hi, Art of Free Speech. Hello. Yeah, I was very sick for the last couple weeks, but now I'm feeling better. If for those of you that are just popping in. Did you split the G on that paint? I don't know what you mean. Split the G. I don't know what that means. 41, married, 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. That's cool. It's like the dream life right there. Sorry, I scrolled up so that I wouldn't miss anybody, and now I'm running behind on comments. Let me see. Any plans on doing an Elvira roleplay this year? I made a deal with myself that because I have so many videos to do, you guys wouldn't even believe it. I have notebooks and notebooks of ideas and things I just haven't got to, because life, chaos, different things pop up, and then I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need to sleep. So I made a deal with myself that I'm not going to plan any huge projects. I'm just going to take it one step at a time, because I think planning too many projects gets me overwhelmed and makes me feel the burnout, which I never thought could happen to me, because a few years ago, well, I guess 8 years ago when I first started this channel, I was like, I'll never get burnout on this stuff. I love this. How can you get burnout on something that you're so passionate about? Well, I forgot to take care of me, and I instead, hello. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It never has done that to me before where it just like kicks me off. Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna go back up here. Go back up. I don't know what I was saying before it cut me off. Okay. I got a little bit burnt out, not because I stopped enjoying doing ASMR, it was just because I had so many big plans, big projects. I did the 24-hour ASMR challenge. I was doing collabs, and of course that kind of steered me into like different directions of content that I usually wouldn't be making, you know what I mean? And then I did the October marathon, and after that we had a big move. We moved kind of far away from my hometown where I grew up. So that was bonkers. That was crazy. And I just kept going and going and going. And yeah, then life happened. But I still love doing this and I'm not ever gonna stop. I've just learned to kind of balance things. But one of my little goals this year is to be more consistent with making ASMR. I've been having a lot of fun making ASMR on other platforms like TikTok and stuff, so it's been nice. It's like a breath of fresh air, kinda, because it's like I'm getting a chance to be a little bit more, even more goofy than I am on here, because of course I gotta keep it a little bit calm, right? I'm gonna keep it a little calm, do whispers, do soft spoken. I like to do all that, but over there on TikTok, what if that's why the live keeps cutting me out? It's because I keep saying that. I doubt it. But anyways, yes. Let me move on to someone else's comment, or I'll talk all day about that. I might make the Coraline project into like a series. I don't know though, no promises, because there's so many different things I can do with it that I don't want to just combine it all into one video. And then, because I think a lot of people only watch like the first 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes of the video, and so if I put all kinds of different ASMR triggers throughout the entire thing, I think a lot of people would miss some of the good stuff towards the end. Tell me what you think about that though, because I don't know how to feel about that. I'm one of those people that will find a video and watch the whole thing from start to finish, especially if it's ASMR, you know, because I'm relaxing to it, I'm going to sleep to it, so but yeah, finger fluttering, button eye sewing, yes. Hi, Granny. Hi, Brandon Lee. Genesis Kiglar. Something funny. Whispering. That would be good. I would watch something like that. But it might stir people up too much, and I feel like ASMR is where you go to get away from all that stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I'm scrolling down. Oh, these are comments from like minutes ago. Hold on, I scrolled way up. Okay, let's see. this day, I think you should start a reaction channel. If you're reacting to movies and shows, I really want to do that. I just don't know how to go about it with like all the copyright stuff, so I'd have to look into it and just learn. Which everything I've learned throughout the channel, this ASMR, it has been self-taught, so I know I can do it. It just takes a little bit of mental energy. So if I'm gonna do it, because I think that would be fun. A lot of people have told me that I should do that as well. I'm just really scared of starting something new and then like it failing. You know? Aaron Tar, I love Winx Club. What's that? I never heard of that. Is it a show? Is it a club? Any plans on bringing back the red-haired fairy you did last Halloween for Valentine's Day? You know, like I said, I'm just gonna go with the flow this year. I think that's gonna be my most, my best way of staying productive, because if I plan too far ahead, I'm gonna feel overwhelmed and possibly just, you know, not do anything, so I'm taking a little bit of a different approach. There's gonna be surprises. It won't feel very authentic. Well, with what I mean by it failing, like, say I got in trouble for copyright issues or something, that's why I've kind of leaned more towards TikTok lately, because I can play movies, I can play music in the background, I can do all this stuff, and I don't have to worry about it getting copyright. And it's like a fresh start over there, because I don't have that many, like, followers, or, you know, I don't have many people, because here for a while it got a little scary, because I was having very negative comments, and I could do a whole separate video about what I went through a few years ago, but it's gotten a lot better now, and so I'm really thankful that it's not how it used to be, because it took the fun away of just being myself, and like doing this is like my outlet. I don't look at it as I don't look at it like some would call content creating a job. I don't really look at it like that. I look at it as something that I enjoy doing. But when you start getting bullies and all that stuff, which it's gonna always come, I know that it's always gonna be there when you put yourself online, but this was a little bit more than just bullying. It was kind of crazy. So I did take a little step back for a while. Still appeared here and there, but you know. Oh, it's a TV show? The Winx Club. Okay. What kind of TV show is that? Oh. Hold on one second. Thank you, Andy. Any plans on bringing back the red-haired fairy you did for Halloween? Right. Last Valentine's Day. I mean, I have no problem with bringing her back. I just don't want to make promises that I can't keep, because I might have new wigs and new, things. I might have new ideas, so I don't want to say I'm going to bring her back and then I don't and disappoint anybody, but I've been keeping it in mind that the red-haired fairy was a success. So if I do bring her back, what should I have her do? There's Honey Bear again. Let's see. Art says, as I said, I can walk you through the copyright stuff. You know how to contact me. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I totally dodged my email for the longest time, like didn't open any emails at all. So I, like, over the last couple years, I would read a couple, but then I would just like, I would exit out of it as fast as I could because I was getting the most ridiculous things. It was crazy. Would you clone yourself if the technology was safe 20 years from now? Probably. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Then me here, I could just do this all day, and then the other me could, like, take care of my bunny, my dogs, cook, do housework. That'd be awesome. Nature ASMR is the style of David Attenborough. Talk us through a video of a raccoon digging a trash can or something. John Melloway. I draw pictures. That's neat. I do too. I love drawing. I love coloring. I love painting. Let's see. You know better than to listen to negative comments. They're toxic. Right? Those who believe in you. Yeah, I couldn't have said that better myself. It just got hard there for a little while because I was already going through a tough time in life, and then I felt like any work that I would put on to my channel was just like it. I don't want to talk too much about it because it was such an awful time in my life, but now that it's over with, I know how to handle it better. I got through it, so I know that I'll always be able to get through it. But I'm not one of those people that, like, I don't care what others think of me. I do, like, and I would ignore a lot of the comments, the bad comments and stuff, but it's hard to do when it's like every 10 minutes from different people and they're just like kind of picking you apart and stuff. So when I was a little bit younger, I'm gonna be 30 this year, but like, so I've been doing this since I was 21. So of course it affected me a lot more when I was younger than it does now. So yeah, I'm so thankful for that. The red-haired fairy, the one we all know and love. Okay, so there's more than just one person that likes the red-haired fairy, I'm seeing. Freckles video is so cool. Can the red-haired fairy do cameos as well? I suppose, yeah. I love doing cameo as well. I didn't talk about that at all, but other than YouTube and TikTok, I have been doing cameos, and mostly I do ASMR videos on there. I do advice videos on there. I do tarot readings. Oh, it's amazing. And you're one of my biggest supporters on there, Andy, and you're helping me reach my goal. So thank you so much for requesting cameos and whatnot. Copyright is the reason I only read public domain books on YouTube. Yeah. Well, see, when I first began the channel, I read some Dr. Seuss books, like, because I just had a huge book of Dr. Seuss. And then I got a copyright strike for that. And then I also read something like Charlie Brown, and I got another copyright strike for that, like, in the same week. And 3 strikes, you're out. Like, I guess your channel just, I don't know what they do, because I've never gotten 3 strikes, thank goodness. But I'm just really careful on it, because if you get 3 in a certain amount of time, you're doomed, apparently. And I honestly just didn't know, and I was foolish. I didn't look it up. I didn't do any research. I was like, oh, everyone knows what these books are. I can definitely read them. No. That's why my Midnight Sun, I read like one chapter at a time, and I will only go to 12 because apparently that's all the author had like publicly domained them. I don't know the word for it, but they were out there. Let's see. Any plans on doing an Elvira roleplay this year? I think I answered this one before, but maybe the live stream cut me out. I'm not sure. But like I said, I don't want to make any promises this year with what I'm gonna do. I just kind of want to go with the flow and let myself, for the first time in a long time, just create. I think that's gonna be in my best interest to do that. I'm gonna do the Coraline project because I have already promised it, and I have all kinds of stuff to do. I have all kinds of props, and yeah, I can't wait to do it. But for everything else, I just kind of want to like open my heart again to the channel and not go by a list or go by so many, oh, did you hear my wrist pop? I don't want to go by any kind of rules. So I think once I get in the habit of being consistent and kind of do some of the videos that I've wanted to do for years, get those knocked down out of the way, then I think the clutter of it all will come to a fruition. I don't know if I'm saying, I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope you guys know what I mean. I hope you guys know what I mean. Like, there's so many simple little videos that I want to do, just talking about stuff and showing stuff and doing different characters, and it's hard to do all that because if I've noticed this about myself, if I plan for something, it doesn't come out how I thought it would come out. But if I just spontaneously do it as it comes to me, it turns out way better. So 90s baby forever, hello, welcome. I'm doing a lot better. If you're just, I think you just popped in to the live stream, so I'll catch you up a little bit. Started the year out very sick. I had the flu, and I got better for a couple days, and then I got sick again, so now I'm still recovering, but I feel a lot better than I did. That's what I mean. You've been around a while. You understand this craziness. Keep it in perspective. The love and positivity is where the strength lies. The negativity only breaks you down. I know. It's easier said than done, though. But I have worked on it a lot, and I remember when I reached 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I went through and I blocked a lot of people because they were just it was just like uncalled for stuff, and it wasn't even just like one comment of theirs. It was like a daily pit of trying to make me feel bad, and I'm not the type of person that gets offended easily or like gets sad easily, but when it's like every day, 50 times a day, and it's like every time I open my phone, it got a little bit hectic, so. But like I said, I've learned how to deal with it a lot better, and I'm just thankful that little time in my life is gone. I learned a lot from it though, so. Let's see here. Horton hatches an egg is what you read. I was here for that. Yes. Yes, it was like a thick, thick book, and it had 4 different stories in it, and I think I did a video for each story, but after I got the strike, I didn't end up posting the other 3, maybe? Something, it was like right when I started the channel. How do you plan on requesting a cameo tarot reading sometime this week or next week? Cool. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. If you want a different deck, because I think, you've gotten a tarot reading before, right? If you want a different deck, let me know, because I got all kinds. Can you play Red Light with the Moonshine? Can you play Red Lights by I don't think I can. I don't think I can play music here. Last time I tried to play music, I went live and I was doing like a fun little dance thing. I had the Scream mask on from Scream. Ghostface mask. I had that on and I was just dancing and playing music, and I thought it'd be fine if it was a live stream, you know, because I don't believe I was even I don't think I monetized that at all. But once the live stream ended, I had gotten a strike. So I was like, what the heck? What the heck? Hope you're having a good 2026. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this year for sure, especially now that I'm recovering from the flu. Let's see. Well, technically, okay. Technically, this isn't my real voice because I still have like a dry cough. So usually it's a little bit nicer than this, a little bit softer. But if you want to hear more of my real voice, that's over on my TikTok thing. Because I don't do much ASMR over there, which I think I'm going to try to start blending it in. But I don't know, I just like having fun over there doing my hula hooping and spinning poi and showing thrift shop things and things like that. Nurse Tilly is not still a cat, so there was a whole update. Did I not share it here? I must have only shared it on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. But yeah, she's not a cat anymore. She is back to being a doll. And some other lady doing hair, or having someone else doing your hair. Yes, I have. It's hard finding a girl that wants to be on my channel. I do have a friend that was gonna start her own channel, but she's still kind of working on it. Every time we get together, we're like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make a video, and then we just start doing other stuff, playing board games and talking and catching up, watching movies. So, but in the future, for sure, I want to do a hair playing video, a scalp massage video. I want to go to a salon and have my hair professionally cut and make a video of that. I'm just kind of nervous to ask anybody, but I know that my friend would let me. It's hard to do because you can't have any music in your videos. So if the salon's playing music in the background, or there's anything going on, or if they even have like a little TV in there, because you know how some salons will have a flat screen up on the wall, you can watch TV while you're getting your hair cut. Yeah, all that wouldn't work. I guess I could film it and then do like a voiceover. I could do that. I've been trying to decide what I want done with my hair, if I want to keep growing it out, because look how long my bangs are. I remember when they were just itty bitty bangs and now they're all the way down here. Hi, Thomas. Bruno. Hello. Do, do, do. Any road trip? Any road trips